Some really exciting news is coming in that makes me believe that Bitcoin is set to hit new all-time highs this cycle. We're going to talk about that in this video. Plus, we have some other really bullish news catalysts that we're going to discuss. But before we get started, welcome back to the channel. My name's Doc. Throughout the day, I'm a resident physician, and at night, I take you guys in my crypto and investing journey. Really interesting news coming out this morning. I feel like I had to make a video on this. But before we get to that news, I really want to talk about Bitcoin, the overall thesis of how the market's going. Stay towards the end of the video if you can, because I'm going to tell you guys how I think it is really best to navigate this. Bitcoin at $88,000 right now, starting to touch this bull market support band. Right now, the bull market support band, we're pretty much there, right? And over the past couple days, we've just been flirting with it. We've been knocking on the bull market support band. And this is actually really bullish that we keep knocking on this, right? We keep knocking on the ceiling. Eventually, we will break through this. And it's not unexpected from a TA perspective that we get through this right away. Typically, we'll come up to the bull market support band. We'll get rejected. We'll try again. We might get rejected here. Eventually, though, we're going to break through. So I'm actually not worried about this at all. I think it's just a matter of time. And the reason that I think we're going to break through it is for some big news stories that are popping here. ETH slowly getting back above $2,000. We had a fall here. And Bitcoin dominance coming up a little bit. We're at 61.5%. I really think this is just a matter of time before it falls, right? Bitcoin dominance, that's the percentage of the entire cryptocurrency space that's made up of Bitcoin, and we want this to fall. We want this to come back down to the low 50s where it was last March, which is kind of crazy to think that's already a year ago, because March 2024, Bitcoin dominance was really low. It was at like 53%, and life was good. We take a look at the crypto bubbles. Let's move this over to the day. Crow up really, really big. And I guess I'll just talk about this for a second. Yesterday, a tweet came out that President Trump was going to be creating his own ETF with various assets, and Crow being one of them. So that's why they're up today. I'm actually going to make a video on this. They've since deleted the tweet. That's why I haven't talked about it earlier. But overall, a green day for the most part. Say is up a lot. I just did a video on that. AVAX is up. You guys know I like AVAX. CAS right now down 2.5%. This could be a good buying opportunity, but this isn't a CAS video. This is a why I'm bullish for this market cycle. And I really, really do think with every fiber in my body that Bitcoin has not set a new all-time high yet. I think it's happening, right? So Alex Becker, one of the biggest KOLs in the space, he says BlackRock is buying Bitcoin like never before. ETH is at an all-time exchange lows as the biggest institutions are starting to bill. Unfathomable wealth is incoming for everyone that's avoiding becoming it'll go lower from here. So I will say, like, a lot of people I'm seeing on Twitter and Discord, they're like, maybe I should hold off buying. Guys, I mean, this is not financial advice. I can't tell you what to do, right? I'm not a financial advisor. You can start slowly DCAing in now, right? And he's talking about ETH on exchanges. That's this red line here. It keeps coming down, right? ETH is being scooped off exchanges. We're almost down to the September 2024 level. So ETH is coming down on exchanges while price is right. It's also been coming down, right? We just said we're just above $2,000. So this could be a really good opportunity to pick up some ETH. And if you're not interested in ETH, that's okay. The main reason why I'm tracking ETH is because once ETH gets back above 3,000, I really think that's going to be a trigger for all of alt season to start, right? Because I know you guys are dirty degens. I know you guys have a ton of alts in your bags, myself included. The other good thing, and this is not the main reason why I think there's going to be a bullish, a new all-time high this cycle. Just give me another minute or so, where I promise we're going to get to it. The ETFs have just started buying Bitcoin again, right? Some inflows, which is nice. And these numbers are all in millions. So the past week or so, we've had, double-digit millions coming in. And it's nice to finally get this, because roughly 2 weeks ago, we saw some major sell-offs, right? And that kind of coincided with this dip here, right? So it's good. The ETFs, it's a double-edged sword, but we're glad they're back buying. And I really think this is going to create some FOMO. So this is the big reason why I think the bull market is not oval. And this might sound trivial, but hear me out. I'm going to make a thesis here. So Donald Trump's World Liberty Financial launched their own stablecoin, USD1, which, by the way, I kind of like the name of that, USD1. It will be issued on not only Ethereum, but also Binance Smart Chain with 100% backing by T-bills and cash equivalents, right? So treasury bills, cash. This is bullish for the crypto market, and here's why. USDT, that's Tether, they made $13 billion in profits last year, which is wild to think about that, right? 13 billion in profits from a stablecoin company, right? And that makes sense though, because they're using these funds and putting them in vehicles that generate money for them, right? So in a lot of ways, Trump's World Liberty Financial, they realize this and they are saying, okay, we're going to make our own stablecoin, which is backed by the president. Whatever you think of him, good, bad, indifferent, he's probably one of the most popular people on earth right now. So this in and of itself, I think, is a big deal because he wants crypto to go up. Think about it like this. Trump wants the crypto market to keep staying, especially if he has stable coins, right? Because he's going to be able to generate fees from that. He's going to be able to use that revenue to generate yield on it. So it only makes sense while he's going to keep talking about this in a really, really positive light. And I think we really do have a long ways to go. Like, I think it's just a matter of time before we get back above this bull market support band. And guys, that actually creates like a ton of opportunities in the market, especially for trading. So before we keep going though, if you're getting any value of this, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, so we can push you more content, right? You'll get more YouTube crypto content like this. If you guys do want to trade this market, I'm going to put my BTCC link down below. You can get a 10% bonus on first-time deposits, no KYC, no VPN. Plus, you can get an extra 10 Gs in bonuses just based off how much you trade. I actually put SEI trade in a day or two ago, and I'm up 13-14% on this. This morning, I was up 17% on this. I suspect as Bitcoin continues to run, altcoins are going to continue to run, and I'm just going to continue to print on this leverage play. And I'll move my camera over here so you can see this was a 4x long that I put on that I put on SEI. And I really do think it's just going to continue to run. So the other interesting thing that we got to watch out for, right? So this morning, consumer confidence came back and it was pretty low. It was actually, I think, the lowest since 2020 or 2021. So, right, that's just consumer confidence. It's really what it sounds like, right? How much confidence do folks, just ordinary, everyday folks, have in the market, right? So not as much, but that's kind of expected given all these tariff talks, right? People are talking about recessions. The big thing is on Friday, we have core PCE data. And the reason that this is so important is this is the Fed's preferred gauge of inflation, right? So the market's expecting a little bit of an increase in inflation, right? So we actually want lower inflation because the market could rally. The opposite is also true, right? If we have higher than expected core inflation, it's going to be tough for the Fed to cut, right? So I'm going to be following this. This is why you guys follow me. I give you really fast, reliable information in an easily digestible way. Also down below is going to be a link to my Discord. We have absolutely nothing to sell you, completely free. We're just building an awesome community. If you want to navigate crypto with like-minded individuals, go ahead, check out the link down below. This is me, InvestWithDoc.com, if you want to get a little to know me a little bit more. Also, really, really appreciate all of the support with YouTube, right? We're growing super fast. Guys, let me know down below. Do you think Trump having his own stable coin is bullish or bearish for the market? And what do you think about the inflation data? Is that going to come in higher than expected or lower than expected? Really appreciate everyone's support. If you got any value out of this, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications so more content like this gets pushed to you, and I'll see you guys on my next one.